Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Wood Buffalo. I'm Doug Roxburgh, and welcome to Go On Shot TV. Today we're at Fort McMurray High School, where it's the 31st Santa's Anonymous. That's why we're enjoying pancake breakfast, to raise money for a number of families that need a Merry Christmas this winter. Now we'll be speaking with some people from Santa's Anonymous a little later on, but Craig Momney, well, he's gone to the dogs. Back at Fort McMurray High School with George McGuigan, the superintendent of Catholic schools here in Fort McMurray. And George, this has been going on for 31 years, but the need this year is super important, isn't it?
Certainly, you know, with the economic conditions that we have this year, it's amazing to see that our students, like every other year, they rise to the occasion. They know what needs to be done. They roll up their sleeves and they get to it, and they'll make sure that as many families as possible will have a joyful and happy Christmas.
What does Santa's Anonymous mean to this community? Because you've been around Santa's Anonymous for about 25 years.
Oh, I mean, it's expected. There's not a lot of advertising we need to do anymore with Santa's Anonymous. We just put the word out. The people every fall start to ask us, okay, when's Santa's program starting? How can we donate? How can we help out? So we have that strong foundation after 25 years of service to the community. So the people know it's coming, and they're more than willing, because, you know, we have one of the most generous communities in this country.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today, George. We're going to meet with someone else from Santa's Anonymous a little later on to find out how they're doing. You know that we have messages of hope here on Shot TV, right?
Yes, I've been watching them every day. Those are just beautiful messages that the students are saying and coming across, and I know we have them on our websites and everything, so I certainly encourage people to look at them. You know, and I want to thank you folks at Shaw for all your support over the years and everything that we do here in the school system.
Yeah, no problem. Well, here's a message of hope right now. Back at Fort McMurray High School, enjoying the pancake breakfast with Jennifer Downey, one of the coordinators with Santa's Anonymous. This is a great event, isn't it?
It is. It's a great atmosphere. Sounds lots of cheer here, some great music, lots of people eating a good breakfast, good company.
And the most important part is we're raising money for Santa's Anonymous.
Yeah.
Now these go towards hampers for families to enjoy a Merry Christmas. What goes in these hampers for these families?
We do a traditional turkey dinner for the Christmas dinner. We do about a week's worth of groceries besides that, and of course toys and gifts for the children. We also do special little packages for our infants and our seniors.
And this is the 31st year going on in Fort McMurray.
Yes.
You're proud of your students for putting this together?
I am. They're amazing. They do so much for Santa's Anonymous, and they love every minute of it. They put in a lot of volunteer hours, and we couldn't do this without them. And
the pancake breakfast is not just the only event for Santa's Anonymous. There is a number of other events that you've done and are going to do. What are some of those?
We had our annual teddy bear toss at the Oil Barons game. We raised some money there. We did our first toy drive ever this year, which turned out really well at Walmart. We worked with the Salvation Army this year. Our kids went down there and they fed the homeless. And then this weekend we have our biggest event yet, which is our Miracle Marathon.
What is the Miracle Marathon?
The Miracle Marathon is 2 straight days of radio broadcasting out of the Save-On Foods locations, where our students and some of our staff are there accepting donations for Santa's.
So get out and donate for Santa's Anonymous. It's been going on for 31 years right here in Fort McMurray, and it's to help out other families to have a Merry Christmas just like you and I. You're watching Go right here on Shaw as we meet up with a firefighter who desperately needs your help and needs it badly. Over the holiday season, there's lots of great events happening in Buffalo. Let's check in with our community calendar. A career fair event with Suncor is taking place on December 15th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. over at Shell Place. Bros on Blades battling for Bo Cooper. A hockey game battling fire departments against each other will be taking place in Anzac on December 19th at 6 p.m. The Sheldon Germain 3-on-3 Hockey Challenge takes place on December 28th to December 30th at McDonald Island. And The Craze, presented by Fort McMurray Realtors, takes place on December 31st. Doors open at noon, fireworks at 6:05 p.m. Everything takes place at McDonald Island Park. Great family fun to bring in the new year. Ho, 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 ho. You know, nobody puts the Santa in Santa's Anonymous like Chris Kringle himself. I'm Doug Roxburgh, encouraging you to help donate to Santa's Anonymous for the 31st year so everyone can have a Merry Christmas. Isn't that right, Santa?
Oh, that's definitely right. Everybody should have a Merry Christmas.
So a Merry Christmas from Santa, myself, and from everyone at Shaw. We'll see you when we see you.